News. My name is Angel Ramos. Over many years, United Independent School District has been having a verbal argument with Impacto Media over having posters they have on display. The signs were taken down because officials cited a safety concern in the years past, which is when the legal battle began. Although after several years of back and forth court hearings and legal negotiations, both parties have come to an agreement, as well as Impacto Media will continue to advertise on UISD campuses. According to UISD's Deputy Superintendent Gloria Rendon, the difference is billboards now have to get approved. The deal also says Impacto will have to give a portion of their earnings to the district. Rendon says these funds will go back to the campuses for their use. The agreement between Impacto and UISD has been extended through May of 2023. Thousands of Haitian migrants who had gathered on the southern border were deported back to their home country last week. Even though some of them haven't lived there for a decade, they've been living in Chile. All those factors are not disappearing anytime soon, and neither are the flow of migrants out of the country, says Chilean journalist Ignacio Gallegos. A friend of mine told me to cross here. I heard it was easier, said Mackinson, a 25-year-old Haitian who spoke on the condition that his last name would not to be published. For the first time in a long time, at the shelter with so many others who dreamed the same dreams. Mr. Francilian felt optimistic about his family's future. He was expecting to get on a California-bound plane, possibly as early as this weekend, where he would meet up with his sister. We hope to find a new start there, he said. We all want the same thing, a better life. A defense attorney for a former nurse accused of killing 4 patients at an East Texas hospital in 2017 told jurors Tuesday that his client was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time, while prosecutor called him a serial killer who found the perfect place to hide. William George Davis, 37 years old, of Hallsville, is accused of injecting air into arteries of 4 patients recovering from heart surgery at Christian Trinity Mother Frances Hospital in Tyler, killing John Lafferty, Ronald Clark, Christopher Greenway, and Joseph Galina. Testimony is to resume Wednesday morning, with the trial expected to take 4 to 6 weeks to complete. Top Pentagon officials have stated publicly for the first time that they personally believed it would be a mistake to withdraw all American troops from Afghanistan. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff General Mark Milley, and Commander of the U.S. Central Command General Kenneth McKenzie all testified during a Tuesday hearing before the Senate Armed Services Committee. The hearing featured rigorous questioning from lawmakers on both sides of the aisle. Democratic and Republican lawmakers alike have criticized the chaotic withdrawal that saw U.S. troops to try to coordinate a mammoth evacuation of Americans and Afghan allies as the Taliban quickly gained control of the country. The Justice Department is combating a surge in counterfeit pills that can cause deadly drug overdoses, an effort that in the past 2 months has led arrest of more than 800 people, 60 search warrants, and 1.8 million recovered counterfeit pills laced with enough fentanyl to kill 700,000 Americans. Monaco said the counterfeit pills are designed to look like regular prescription pills, Vicodin, Percocet, Xanax, and other medicines. The Justice Department said the pills are mass-produced in Mexico before making their way to the U.S. to be sold online or on the streets. The DEA chief said a significant number of her investigations involved sales on sites such as Snapchat and Instagram. Asked whether the technology companies are doing enough, she said, "There's no question in my mind that those sites need to do more. If we know that there's drug dealing happening on their sites every single day, they know that too." Nogren said the counterfeit pills represent a national emergency, and this is just the start of the DEA response.
This is what assist. It will help you fix your sleep.
This is how it works. Today's weather will be having 100 degrees high with a 4% chance of precipitation and 1% chance of thunderstorm. And on October 13th, we will be having 97 degrees high and a 17% chance of precipitation and 4% chance of a thunderstorm. On October 14th, we will be having a 98 degrees high with 40% chance of rain and 38% chance of a thunderstorm. All 3 days will be sunny. So get your umbrellas ready.
Hi everyone, Al Roker here. As a guy with his own catchphrase, I appreciate that Smokey's only said,
Only you can prevent wildfires.
but I'm filling in because there's a lot more to report. Like when there are parched or windy conditions out there, you gotta be extra careful with things like burning yard waste. After all, wildfires can start anywhere, even in your neck of the woods. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Everything has been happening. Football season has started, so put your helmets on and get ready to see some ball. Going into our 5th week with the next game, the Rams versus the Seahawks, who will win? We'll find out on October 7th. With our previous game, the Chargers did an outstanding job by scoring 7 points in the first quarter, 14 in the second quarter, and then the last quarter, 7 points. And in the end, they won 28-14 against the Raiders. Talking about football, with our high schools in Laredo, Texas, J.W. Nixon has been suffering a losing streak of 3 games. Will they stop this streak against Eagle Pass this Friday? We'll find out in 2 days. In October, the movie everyone has been waiting for, Tom Hardy's Venom. Hope you are excited to see it starring in the theaters. Let's hope he doesn't hurt Spider-Man with the leak of the new trailer. Another thrilling and non-suspenseful movie coming out would be Nick Castle's Michael Myers. With the new trailers, I'm definitely going to see it. Thank you for tuning in with VMT News. See you later.